Good morning, everyone. It is now time to start thinking about challenge number 2. In homework 8, you are building a memory allocator, and in challenge 2, you'll be optimizing that memory allocator and modifying it so that it can handle multiple threads. So you're building a thread-safe, optimized memory allocator. Now, that's sort of a challenging goal, as is appropriate for a challenge assignment, but it's sufficiently challenging that for this assignment, you'll get to work with a partner if you want to. Now, that does mean that you need a team, and on Inkfish, for team assignments, it's actually impossible to submit unless you've been assigned a team. So you need to make sure that you request a team well before the due date of this assignment. And as posted on Piazza, if you want to request to be assigned a teammate, you want to go ahead and make sure that you get that request in by the deadline so that we have the best chance of making sure that there's a partner available for you to work with. All right, so once you have a partner, or once you decide that you're working on your own, what you need to be able to do is you need to be able to build a memory allocator. Now, this is the same interface for a memory allocator basically as in homework 8. You have to do malloc and free with the standard signatures. And in this particular case, you also are going to need to build realloc, which is something that you do need to sort of write that function. You can't just trivially implement it in terms of malloc and free, but it's not terribly complicated if you already have malloc and free working. Now, you are going to start out by taking your homework 8 allocator and making it thread safe. To do that, you're going to do the absolute simplest possible thing, which is going to be to protect your free list with a lock. So you're going to add one mutex to protect the free list, and that's what you need to do. Again, realloc complicates things up a little bit. If you there's some complication there, you have to think about it a little bit and get it to work. Now, if you happen to not have a homework 8 solution available from either member on the team, if you start working on this, a working allocator is provided taken from the XV6 teaching operating system, which we'll be working with later. But if you decide to use this allocator instead of using your own allocator, either partner's allocator is the basis for your challenge. That will cost you 1 point out of 50 on manual grading. You don't want to optimize the allocator for this part 1 because this is going to be your comparison point for your optimized allocator. In part 2, you'll be building an optimized allocator, and this is going to use a whole bunch of mechanisms that I'll be covering in videos up next. And in those videos, yes, I have shorter hair for some reason. It's almost as if I had filmed some of these videos back in the spring, but they have the appropriate information. Now, your goals are, you have some test programs here. These are test programs that implement number sequences using the Collatz conjecture. It's worth going ahead and reading these programs to see how they work because they have relatively specific memory allocation patterns, and you are entirely not just allowed but somewhat expected to optimize this optimized memory allocator that you're building for those particular allocation patterns. Your allocator should be able to run pretty much any program. It only needs to run these 2 concrete programs quickly. And that's important because part of the goal in building your optimized allocator is that you should be able to beat the system allocator. That is the challenge goal for this assignment. Your test program should be consistently faster with your optimized allocator than the system allocator on sufficiently large input sizes. Once you have your simple homework 8 allocator modified to be thread safe, once you have your fancy new optimized allocator, you're going to benchmark various cases, write a quick report answering some questions, and then that is the assignment for homework 8. For challenge 2. So good luck on this challenge assignment. Have fun writing an allocator that's faster than the system allocator, at least for these 2 test cases. And enjoy the exciting videos, some of which I have shorter hair in.